Good morning, friends. It's so lovely to see you. Morah Sprout and I are having the most lovely day here in our home. Isn't that right, Morah Sprout? I thought so. We've been in our home all day and we've even spent a lot of time here in our backyard. It really got me thinking today. Right now, we are so lucky to be here in Morah Sprout's big blue house. But when I go to class at my little school in New York City, we don't live in a big blue house. Can you guess where we live in New York City? You guessed it! An apartment. Do you live in an apartment in New York City? Or do you live in a house somewhere else?
Hi, Morah Lauren and friends. Do you know that some people live in houses and some people live in apartments? And some people, they even live in a castle. I know a really silly story about a castle. It's called Mr. King's Castle. Enjoy it. Mr. King's Castle by Genevieve Cote. Mr. King lives on top of a big hill. He wants to build himself a big castle. Mr. King likes big things. Chop, chop, chop. Mr. King starts chopping off blocks to build his castle. He is too busy to notice the big holes he is leaving behind. Chop, chop, chop. Mr. King's friends come running. What is that noise? What holes are these holes? What are these blocks? Mr. King is too busy to hear them. Block by block, bit by bit, his castle is getting bigger and bigger. Mr. King chops until there is nothing left to chop and builds until there is nothing left to build with. Then he stops and proudly looks out the window. There isn't much of a view, says Mr. King. Down below, his friends are grumbling. What happened to the hill? Asks Bert and Tex, the fox and the bear. What happened to my favorite napping spot? Asks Harriet, the owl. And where are my flowers? Wonders old Jim, the elk. What happened to the grass I eat? Asks PJ, the rabbit. And where is our secret stash of nuts? Cry Skit and Scat, the squirrels. One by one, they gather under the castle window. Everyone is staring at Mr. King, and suddenly he feels very small. Oh, that was a big mistake, he says after a while. Maybe I should put everything back. Yay! All his friends jump up to help. Together, they start taking down the big castle, block by block and bit by bit. And block by block and bit by bit, they put everything back, just like it was before. Well, almost like it was before. There is one piece left, says Mr. King, but I don't see where it fits. What shall we do with it? After whispering to the others, Tex says, close your eyes. We have an idea. When Mr. King opens his eyes, his friends sing out, surprise! Tonight, in his small castle, Mr. King is going to have a big party.
Wow, what an amazing story! It made me so happy in my heart at the very end when everyone worked together to build something really special they could all share. Morah Sprout, you're right! We can build something special today together with our friends from my little school. Let's go get our materials. Come on. You have building blocks, cardboard blocks, if you have wood blocks, if you have plastic blocks, those would be awesome, but I don't have any blocks here. So instead, I'm using cardboard boxes. And also some other things that I found around home. You can use lots of recyclable items or magnatiles. I love magnatiles. To start, I'm going to build a house. I'm going to use the biggest cardboard box that I have. It's so big. I bet if I were your size, I could even sit inside of it. But I'm a little too big being a grown-up. Are you using big blocks, medium blocks, or small blocks? Maybe I can make a house that goes so tall that I can hide behind it. Do you think we can do it? Yeah? Okay, let's try. Build, build, build your home. Build it nice and tall. If you want to knock it over, you can make it fall. Oh no! My boxes fell down. I guess I'll just have to build them up again. Tall enough? Can you still see me? You can? Okay. I guess I have to stack more boxes. Okay, friends. How about now? Can you see me? No? That means that our house is so big and tall, I can hide behind it. Yay! But now I kind of miss seeing my friends, so I think I'll knock it over. Do you think we can use our magnatiles to make an apartment building? Okay, let's do it. I don't have a lot of magnatiles, so it might not be the tallest apartment building in the whole wide world, but that's okay. Let's use our imagination. So I'm going to put one square magnatile right on the bottom. Now we'll put 1, 2, 3, and 4 walls. This is our first floor apartment. Now, I think it needs a ceiling. Now, we have 1 apartment. Now let's add another apartment on top. Four walls. I'm gonna put the ceiling on top, and look, now we have 1, 2 apartments. I guess I don't have enough square magnatiles or rectangles to make another floor of my apartment building. So maybe I'll just add something underneath, like this can. I think this can is magnetic. Let's see. 2 apartments on top. A roof, and maybe we can even add a window. Our home is the place where our family lives. Our family lives. Our family lives. Our home is the place where our family lives all day long. The walls of our home will keep us safe. Keep us safe. Keep us safe. The walls of our home will keep us safe all day long. The doors of our home, they open and shut. Open and shut. Open and shut. The doors of our home will open and shut all day long. The windows of our home let sunshine in. Sunshine in. Sunshine in. The windows of our home let sunshine in all day long. The roof of our home keeps out the rain, out the rain, out the rain. The roof of our home keeps out the rain all day long. Our home is the place where our family lives. Our family lives. Our family lives. The home is the place where our family lives all day long. Do you think we can build a castle just like Mr. King did in that story? Woohoo! Let's start with our big box on bottom to keep it nice and strong. Box because it has a flap that opens like a door. So this can be our door. Open and shut. Now I'm building big towers. Tall. Will they balance? They look like they might fall over, but for now, they're balanced. Add this white styrofoam tray at the very top. Because look, it has all these really cool designs that look like you could play lots of fun games on the roof of the castle. And it's balanced. And look, there's a big window right here to say hello and play peekaboo. Let's put some of the magnatiles here on our castle. Whoa! This looks like the best castle ever! Friends, that was so much fun. I love that there are so many different kinds of homes for all different kinds of people all over the world. Next week, I think maybe we'll learn about the homes of some of the animals that we can find right here in our backyard. Until then, friends, we love you and we miss you. We'll see you next time.